Yappy. Can't bear being late anymore. Cool. Or just skipping streams. Loving the Dark Souls boss music. Hi Deku. I'm totally not making art RN.
Alrighty, ladies and gentle ladies. How are y'all doing? How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody is doing well. Yes, we are going
Color I am good.
Glad to hear it. How was work for everyone? How was errands? How's y'all's day in general? Hope it went well for you.
Just start stream UNC. I am currently animating to your stream. IEP.
I gotcha. Glad to hear you are drawing while I'm streaming. That is beautiful to hear. I am very glad to hear that.
Hi, laughing face.
Hello. How you doing, Mossy? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hopefully everybody's day was going well. I forgot to add the meteorologist when I was going live. Whoops, hold on. One sec.
I'm making art of you to post, so be ready.
No, don't. I literally said don't waste your time making fan art, but alright. At this point I can't stop you. Where did I go? Why did I disappear? Hold on. One sec. Let me just use my magical powers to appear again. There I am. Okay.
I just played VR horror all day.
Hell yeah.
Blender.
I don't know how the hell you can play horror games all day, but that sounds...
I'm making animation series
not
3.
Fun.
A color stream without color. Shocked.
Animation stream. Series, yeah. Shoot, hopefully it's better than mine. Shit. Mine was a absolute fucking failure. So, you know. But, it is what it is. Only so much I can do.
I'm bored, so don't judge me, sir.
You're bored, so don't judge you. Yeah, well. There's many ways to kill boredom. Fortunately, you know, you're just wasting your time with me, but hey, you know, I appreciate it either way. Okay.
At like hour 3 of playing VR horror, I just started falling over and stumbling, so I gave up when my VR crashed on me.
Ouch. That sounds unfortunate.
Color, I remember your gaze. The easiest way to kill boredom is with a gun. 3.
Remembers your boredom is with a gun. Not this time, unfortunately. Boredom is unfortunately immune to bullets. At least I think he is. At least I think it is this time. Anyway,
Hi.
alright.
Dang, we should test it. Truck.
We should test it? Test what? Oh my god, y'all sent a bunch of stuff that I didn't even recognize how much shit y'all sent in the playlist thing. Hold on. I didn't even recognize how many things there are here. I don't think I deleted anything from the last, from the last playlist, so it'll be, a little different. I'll say that. God, sorry. Freaking scratching my ear. It's like, or my head. So I'm like, itchy as hell. What the hell?
I need side character ideas for my animation series, lol. The main characters are Shenanigans, who is a trans scene character, and a clown character named Trix. Yes, even though nobody asked. Hi besties.
Let's see. Side character ideas for my animation series. The main characters are Shenanigans, who is a trans scene character, and a clown character named Trix. Yes, even nobody asked. Well, here's the thing is, you want to actually be like, what is it about first? And then you make the characters around the world, right? The characters, you have to create the world first. Be like, okay, what's the story about? Like, what is the world? What is the story about? Like,
// color.
How
In
strange
Discord
is
in the
it?
memes channel, I played a game of Uno with Sushi Cat,
And
then
then
stole their hand.
you gotta create the characters afterwards.
I'm a furry too, but I got bullied by a fake friend. I tried to help their channel. Sad face.
I'm a furry too, but I got bullied by a fake friend. I try to help their channel. Yeah, I don't fucking understand. Like, here's the thing is, unfortunately, well, very fortunately, I should say, I did not grow up with social media like that. So, unfortunately, I don't know, like, I cannot imagine what it is like trying to be like a teenager that makes like a freaking social media account
Can I get it?
and tries to make it ow. Is that the one you wanted? Unfortunately, Pudgy, it has passed.
Did the hand
sadly.
taste good? Did you season it with paprika?
What?
3.
What is... Okay, alright. Before we get into the weird shenanigans...
Hello everybody, it is I the Great Papyru, what the fuck?
Okay. Anyway. Okay, before we get into the shenanigans, I cannot imagine what it is like having social media as a teenager, man. Like, here's the thing. I mean, I know that I was a teenager when I made a social media account, and I was like fucking 8 when I made a social media account, but I can't imagine what it's like being somebody in a time where social media is extremely popular and everyone wants to be a fucking content creator. Back then, being a content creator meant that you were a loser. That's the craziest thing, man. It is fucking insane to me, like, how much people do not think that content creators are like losers. Not to be that person, like I said, don't get me wrong, not all content creators are fucking losers, but like, so many people that like that make content now feel like they straight up like make content and be like, oh man, I want to do this as a career and make money and get a bunch of followers and be a famous person. I'm like, if you're doing that shit, you're a fucking loser. I'm sorry. Your goal should not be, I'm making a fucking channel for money, okay? Like, I hate that fucking mindset. Like like the thing is, I make content because I like entertaining people, because I'm a fucking artist, right? I'm a fucking artist. It's what I do. Unfortunately, social media is the way that I have to spread my art around. At least with what I have a fucking skill, right? Yeah, it's about a 90s computer where different dimensions cross into, basically they choose to live in the computer since the world where they're from don't like. And ooh, it's a slice of life show. Ooh, ooh. That's a good show. That actually is a good plot right there, man. Straight up, like someone trying to escape the real world through the internet, but then the internet is fucking worse than the internet is worse than the real world. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good show. That's a good slice of life show, bro. Honestly, fuck, you got a good plot right there. The switch up, bro. No, honestly, straight up, man. No, that's a good concept. That's a really good concept. It's real, it's relatable, it's understandable. Like, it straight up, it criticizes something that people do not have the fucking balls to criticize, right? Ooh, sweet, Cloud Empire taxes. Oh, my favorite. The council will love this. Yeah, I mean, shit, man. Fucking, it's a great concept, right? Like, it's a good concept for a show. Oh, sweet, more taxes. My favorite. See, Cloud Empire taxes do not cost y'all actual money. You guys get contributions through the that's a lot of taxes. See, you guys, you know, are in the Cloud Empire, and you get a bunch of what the hell did I call it? Mana? Yeah, that's right. You guys get a bunch of mana, you know, and it goes through that way. I'm not, bro is gonna not have to pay taxes for years, lol. Yeah, probably. That's a good question. I should actually keep track of people that, like, don't pay the Cloud Empire taxes, and then like punish them for the ones that don't, right? Let's see. Can I make you fan art? Don't waste your time making fan art of my OC. You know, I wouldn't waste your time because I don't have anything to physically give y'all. I don't have anything to give y'all, so it's a huge waste of time. If you draw my OC, oh my god, that's a lot of taxes. Alright, chill with the taxes. We're drowning in tax money right now. First world problems. Anyway. Okay. Good god, I'm gonna up the taxes. Good lord. I don't know what happened in the stream, but I got it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna up the taxes. Who says I make a human version of Color's avatar? I think there's been a human version of my avatar is just me. But I think people have made that before. No, it's fine. It's free. I'm bored. Yeah, but it feels like I don't know, you're just gonna waste time on something that's gonna be a one-time thing that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's like, oh wow, this looks great, this is adorable, this is cool, and then I don't have any real criticism about it. I mean, I could probably actually give criticism, I just typically don't because it feels mean to do that. Also, I need name ideas for the series. I'll stop yapping about it. Name ideas for the series. Well, let's see. Well, give me the name of the plot again. If Disney bought MTV, what would Disney do with it? Oh god. You mean MTV? No, I can't do that. Also, how's work? How's errands? How's your day in general, goofball, the object thingy? Hope your day was going well. Yeah, I don't know if Disney had I don't know, man. Disney is some evil motherfuckers. I've had my own run-in with Disney before, and I said, nope, fuck that shit. I don't know, man. I don't even want to like say anything about Disney because they're way too powerful. They're really, really powerful people. You don't want to fuck with Disney. It's alright, I love drawing. Yes, but like What the hell? Clipped? What did you clip? What did you clip? What did I say? How about I dunk my sketch ass OC ref in the art chat and you can rip it to shreds for free? It depends on if you want criticism or not. Like I said, like, a lot of times I just kind of say, oh, it looks really good, and then unless people actually want criticism, I won't really give criticism. Just because I don't roll that way most of the time, so, you know. Don't fight the mouse. What mouse? It's about 90s computer. Yeah, that's right, okay. So...
Hi. I do.
So I'm not gonna lie, the plot that you have is kind of the same plot I'm using for my own series, where everybody is like in a simulation, and like, and it's not a 90s computer, but it's like a sci-fi computer that's like running the whole simulation together, but the world in it is like a video game world and is all chaotic, but it like replicates what social media is. And you know, it starts in like it starts with like 2008 internet and goes from there, you know, and like shows how much it's evolved and changed and how ridiculous just people are now. And you know, color being the the a soldier of the furry war also helps in, like, you know, when the furry war was happening on TikTok. So, yeah, you know. Can you pose Rocket's blob back? What?
Rocket jumping.
What about rocket jumping? I had frickin' Mickey D's earlier, so I'm probably gonna be a little...
Beatboxing puppy.
Oh, okay, hold on. I need to get like the actual thing on my soundboard for that, where I just hit a button and he goes. Girl, we know how to draw.
I do want criticism, that's why I asked.
I do want criticism. All right.
Hope that's okay.
Well, let me see here. Where did you put it? Art?
Mice my dick.
Mice might die? Oh, shit. Okay, no, we're good. Oh, right. I need to put this guy in for the, I need to show this guy next time on stream. I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, anyway.
Bleep or blop.
Hold on, sorry, this meme is fucking genius. One sec.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I crazy my head.
This meme, this shitpost is fantastic. Hold on. Shitpost is absolutely fantastic.
I just lost my dog. And my brought here told me how to chay aas, the bay.
Hello, human. There's a bomb strapped to my chest.
Smiley face. LOL.
Anyway.
Ad.
No! Not the ad! How dare you, ad? How dare you interrupt my shitpost? God, man, dude, I really am turning into a cartoon.
Yes. Flip flap flow bada blop.
Social media really does just give you such a ridiculous, like, does give you a freaking, social media really does give you a freaking, like, internet personality by complete accident. I don't know what the hell happened. I was like somebody that was like so chill and calm, and now I'm like... Yeah. Now I'm all...
Ad.
You guys don't get ads on YouTube. What do you mean?
Ad.
There's no ad on YouTube.
Ad.
Stop it!
Ad.
Stop
Ad.
it! Okay, I'm gonna time you out. Stop it! Good God. I'm gonna time y'all out. Don't do that, please. Alright. Oi, bye. Oi, mate. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna frickin' play all
Link comma. Link. No.
Zelda. Oh my god, this guy has 7 years of frickin' music? Jesus Christ. 7 years?
My kid bro.
Your kid? 2, 3,
Freak in
4,
the thing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Dot.
A minute. There's only 11 in here.
Also, or Papyrus voice is real and true.
Which one? Papyrus voice?
Sing.
Sing what?
GH.
I don't think you want my singing. It's awful.
8.
Hold on. Hold on. Actually...
You sing to horny daddy though. Oh, I've brainstormed some name ideas.
I really...
Corruption
That's not me
101.
singing.
I think this one is a bit too much of a spoiler tbh. Hyperfixate and computer elves. tbh, I might just use AI to generate some names cause I'm the papyrus. Cause I don't know. Yo, what's your TikTok name?
It's same as every other name. Same as all my social media. My TikTok is the same as my
Sing horny
YouTube
daddy.
shorts. If you want to actually look at my short stuff or my short type of content, it's the same as my YouTube. So okay. What did you just redeem? Oh, sweet, more taxes. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Hold on. There you go, frickin'. I'm gonna have to actually put this one a little longer because I need to really
3.
I need to really use the restroom, so I'll be right back. I'll be, you know what, hold on, let me give myself a little bit more time. There we go. I'm gonna be in the bathroom for a little bit.
You know what else is short?
I'll be back, I
Spooky dookie.
promise. I just... 1 second. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
A 8-minute fucking piss. Dog. Fucking. Ah. Color needs to take a spooky dookie. 10 minutes. Goddamn uncle. Yo wife, she's a pine lol. Pain. Too much Taco Bell. LOL. I'm drawing her PFP hehe. Blab. Bro is holding the Indane C in there. Blab. Can you guys calm down? I'm trying to draw and y'all are breaking my mind with this. Everyone spam. He can't ban us. C. B. Ni. SKE. B. Dig. Toy. My friend is so corn. Let. Get. Brew. LOL. Stop, he reads the chat after he comes back. There's so much chaos on YT. Revelation. No. Add. Add. A breakthrough if you will. Add. I'm trying to draw his PFP too. Add. 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 A. Dad. A. D. Add. Adda. MK, how you so tall? Mom. Child. As. 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 A. As. Stop it please. As. LOL. Da. NI. Factory 3. Bro, these kids, I'm crying. Mommy. Okay. As. Oh hi Fox. As. Unsol. Da lol. Hi MK waves. What is wrong with YT? Da. Da. YT is being immature. Da. I don't know. DDDDDDDDAA. Immature you saw. Well. Just read my name gang. Well. Not that hard. Well. I'm the only one mature in YT. Sadly please help. Well. Alexia, read my name. Bye. My god. You know that when he comes back most of us will probably talk about it and get you banned from stream. Bye Terrence. Rest in peace. Fly low. I mean. You. I go away for 10 minutes. Hi. Yeah, fly high. Is it ironic that IRL me want uppies but my persona is extremely tall? Actually NVM am also tall IRL I ain't getting uppies, frowny face. Anyways am green, smiley face. I like that. Green the first love green. So you. Shut. The fuck. 2 is green too. Yup. Link on YT clipped by infamous introvert. So color sees the pain we endured.
Don't know why.
They're just gonna get banned anyway.
Never learned my lesson with fast food. Hold on. Yeah.
Color look at the clip PLSSSSSSS. M stop sing.
Alrighty. Claire, look at the clip. I was in the bathroom.
Wow long piss.
Wow, long piss. Oh, it wasn't a piss.
Color help me from their hell.
I don't really had to know that information, but
Look now, PLSSSSS.
I do have a dad. I am an uncle, by the way. So, you know.
Instead from a computer from the 90s, I'm gonna change it to a computer from 2000s cause that's about when scene culture started and that's one of the character's styles. Color help, I'm being traumatized and I asked them nicely to stop but then they spammed more.
What happened? What is going on? What did I miss? I was
PLS,
like,
look at clip, see what suffering we endured.
I'm not even like in the...
Color, the totally mature clown was spamming.
Well, please don't spam in chat, thank you.
It will explains it.
Hold on. I swear to God, man, I was like, I'm God for like a little bit and I can't trust y'all like by yourselves. Swear.
I'm gonna get a new laptop soon since this one is starting to need life support.
I gotcha.
Look at the clip, it explains what happened.
That's... okay, well I gotta go to it first.
Liar. Clown was spamming, look.
Hi, the B-movie script. How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Okay.
Smiley face.
Let's see here. Who the hell just sent me Haktua?
A good 6 years this laptop of mine survived. Smiley face. At this point when you go to the bathroom you need a moderator to babysit, lol. Can you draw Jerson Boom?
Yeah, I know, apparently. I draw Garrison Boom. No, that's not how this works. It's a YCH. Unfortunately, there's an animatic that I am in the progress of, and I am drawing people's OCs in it. It has to be your OC, it can't be like someone else's character, sorry. It has to be yours.
I'm mold. Color, can I get it? Awa awa.
I already said awa awa. Okay, I'm looking in the clips right now, sorry, because apparently I can't, like, watch y'all for, like, friggin' 5 seconds. Also, wait, the Garrison Boom, oh my goodness.
Yay,
I actually...
Donut. Like a parent listening to the school on the phone.
I do like,
I'm probably gonna go to sleep because I have to sleep on a schedule now.
Okay,
When you got in trouble.
You have a good night, Fox.
Endure our pain with us.
For, like, friggin' 5 seconds. Yeah. The funniest thing is, I did like Garrison Boom. I did like Garrison in the, what do you call it, in Deltarune, though. He's a very...
They made a revelation.
He's very cool.
GN Fox.
He's a very fun character, I like him. He's relatable.
Night Fox 3.
I don't know, he just feels very relatable to me. Hi, Lucifer. How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Sorry, I'm, like, trying to look for the clips. Because I can't just, like, go into the thing. Okay, here we go.
Sent you DM.
Okay, I'll look at it in a moment. How the hell did you send me a DM on YouTube?
Good night, carrot carrot, I love you all platonically.
Okay, let's see. What did I miss here? Hold on. Let me just do it in a different tab, though. Can I look at it in a different tab? Please? Hello? Can I go look at it in a different
It's very
tab?
hot in California.
It's about 120 degrees in Arizona. I feel ya.
Snolls so sneetly.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Show everyone else.
I know, well,
PLS.
I gotta
PLS.
somehow, you know what?
Task manager. With a cherry on top.
Okay.
ALRIMA get to animating because I wanna post the first episode soon.
Okay.
And yes, I'm gonna be the only one animating. I might have my friend's voice act. But I might be the only one too.
Funny.
And Sprinkles.
So, funny little serious thing about making an animated show. It's always on your own at
It gets
first.
no better when living in a car. LOL.
It's
The first
always...
thing I'm noticing about the errands, LSD, is my speech seems like I'm hearing it 2 seconds after my lips move.
Huh? Nothing about errands. LSD is my speech seems like I am hearing it 2 seconds after my lips move. Are you taking LSD? Doesn't sound very healthy if you're actually, like, you know, not able to handle it. You know. Okay. What did I
missed everything. Please.
Okay. Alright. What did I miss while y'all were like, or while I was away in the restroom? Oh, this was like early before I went to the restroom. Hold on. Let me see here.
Revelation. No.
Let's see.
Add. Add. A breakthrough if you will. Add. I'm trying to draw his PFP too. Add. 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 Add.
Is that just
A.
it? He
PPL,
just
we're
like
just saying daddy and stuff. D. Add.
people
Add
are
a.
just saying daddy
MK
and
how
stuff.
you so tall? Mom. Child. As. As. As.
Is that it?
as.
Just spam?
A. As. Stop it please. As.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
C.
just
LOL.
please don't spam. That's it. Yeah, just please don't spam. Yeah, they, you know, just is what it is. Just please don't spam. Thank you. Anyway, alright.
Yeah LOL.
Yeah, just please don't spam again.
Someone was trying to say the N-word. Sorry, I just processes that the funny howling at the moon app. Like bro.
Oh, jeez. Okay, who was trying to say the N-word? Because if someone's saying the N-word, then I'm just gonna ban them completely. You know. With an R or an A? Let me ask that.
Yet if you keep watching they said the first two letters.
If they're using it in actual speech, then that's fine, but they can't just be saying the fucking word. I don't want some, like, 13-year-old kid to just be, like, spamming shit, bro. Nothing against the actual minors in my chat, it's just... There's people y'all's age that do that haven't learned, unlike y'all.
They would say, "ni," and they follow it with a gur. So the text-to-speech.
Okay. Got it.
Would say it.
I gotcha. Who was it, exactly?
You.
Therefore I can just ban them.
Cheese anyone?
I'll just have to delete the VOD later, I guess. Unfortunately, but oh well. Use what it is.
Let me check the clip RQ cause I caught it.
Yeah. Yeah, who was it that was trying to spam the N-word? I guess I could look at it myself too, so. 1 sec. Here, I'll look at it real quick. Again, hold on. 1 second. Let's see here.
The B movie script, but every adverb is replaced with a slur.
What the fuck? Who are you talking to, honey? Don't struggle.
LMAO.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, no. It's not funny, that's just kind of annoying. Okay, who was saying the N-word? Let's see. Ah! Totally mature clown. Got it. Okay. Well, that's worth a ban.
Totally mature clown.
Yeah. Alright, sorry, totally mature clown. That's an actual issue. I don't care if you're even kidding. You're actually out of here. Sorry.
Slash Dero don't have slurs.
Slash Derog don't have slurs. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna mute him for the rest, for like a week. If And if he learns...
I was eating some biscuits with tea a few seconds ago, now I'm drinking syrup. It appears I didn't mix the sugar well enough.
You? That is unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute him for a week. Yeah, if you want to just say slurs in my chat without any reason, then, then sorry, no. Here's the thing is...
No, it's okay, I like sweet.
I don't mind if people use certain terms, as long as it's normally a part of your language. Let me say that. If you are somebody that is... No one said... Here's the thing, is no one that is actually, like... No one that is actually black says the R...
Can I try some syrup, MK?
Says the N-word with a hard R, okay? Just like how I don't say, like, how if another person were to say the word, like, if somebody said fag, called me a fag out in the real world, they would get a fucking bullet in their head, okay? I'm allowed to use the word fag because, and I call people fags because I am a gay man, right? I'm allowed to use that because I use it correctly. The problem is, if somebody were to use that
I'm going
shit
through 2 family divorces, not attention seeking. I already drank it all, lol.
Let's see, I'm going through 2 family divorces, not attention seeking. Jesus. God damn. I've gone through 1. I can't imagine what it is to go through 2 of them, man. Honestly.
Lost.
Sorry, I'll come back to you on that. Just give me 1 second.
If you own the Gamer Pass.
I do not mind if people use terminology that they normally use, right? Here's the thing is, I don't mind it. Like I said, it is what it is.
I use the spray bottle to wake myself up in the morning.
It is what it is if you normally use your own terminology for your own community, right? That is the thing. That is acceptable. That is acceptable, right? That is the thing, right? It is okay to use terminology if you use it correctly. The problem is, if you don't use it...
Check your Discord DMS heart emoji.
If you don't use it correctly...
In a breakup and losing my closest friends.
Breakup. Okay, I'll get to you in just a second, Nyan Kitty. Here's the thing is, there is a correct term of using slurs, and there's an incorrect term. If you are not of... If you
I
are
just
not...
slapped myself across the face to wake up in the morning.
If you are not African-American descent, and you are saying the N-word, that is not your word. That is using a slur. That is something that is derogatory to people. The difference is, people that use it in, like, people that use that slur in their own fucking community.
I pretty much react the same way as Sebastian from Pressure when you use the flash beacon, except the shotgun part loss. Okay, I'll
get to that in a second. That's the thing is, man, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing like when I use fag. If I use fag, it's fine. If somebody in my community uses fag, ironically, it's fine. If I call people fag, it's okay for me to do that because the difference is I'm a gay dude. I'm allowed to do that shit. People may disagree with me on that shit, but I don't care. A lot of people in modern fucking society act like fags by this point, and I'm so tired of people, like, acting like jackasses, alright? So I'm like starting to call people the slurs because a lot of people do not fucking understand it. The problem is, I'm allowed to use that shit. If someone else uses that shit, guess what? They're getting a fucking bullet in their head. If somebody that isn't a part of my community uses that shit, and it's not on me, and it, like, uses that shit on, uses that shit to try to, try to be oppressive towards my community, yeah, no, fuck them. They're dead. So, just saying. Like, we're getting to the level where it's just getting to that point, right? People don't get the fucking point. So by this point, like, it's one of those scenarios. Hi, how you doing, Kabeko? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Yeah, it's one of those scenarios, right? It's very acceptable for the community of people to use their own word because they have turned the word into something completely different. And if they haven't, it has been used in a different way. So I'm sorry, people completely disagree with me on that. People hate me for that shit, but I don't care, right? I'm using my own words properly. Channeling my chakra to become the ultimate slur holder, hold my prosthetic. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like Bullet. He literally calls himself a potato, a vegetable. He uses slurs that are meant for special needs people, and he uses it on himself as self-deprecating and humor, right? That's the thing. But he's allowed to say that because he is paralyzed. He's allowed to do that shit, right? He has a disability, right? So he's allowed to do that. Quick draw on this hard cue and one that will exist 20 years from now? Yeah. Well, here's the thing is, please look at my DMs. I'm funny, I promise. Okay, I'll check out your DMs. Yeah, I mean, let's see. I'm another streamer trying to make connections. I'm kind of ass at it, so I'm off push here. Hold on one sec. One sec. Oops. That's not how you spell controversial. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Alright, anyway, down to the wondering, wouldn't it be funny if protogens
I'm now getting ready
real?
to give Omori fans depression the second I start.
Okay.
Polying.
Anyway, down now with your
Playing.
thing, Nyan Kitty, the divorce thing. What was I saying? Hold on, sorry. Second. Second. Sorry, I'm like freaking. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm like having a lot of people message me. Alright. So on to the divorce thing. I don't even know, is Kitty here? Nyan Kitty? If not, then just, then I probably won't talk about it, but I don't know. Ah, yes, I love waiting. Sorry.
Hey, I ganged 3.
Hey, how you doing, for life Clover? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope you're doing well for you. Actually, I'm gonna...
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Super Chefs. How you doing? How was work? How's
Clover.
errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Honestly. Sorry, there's a lot of people coming
I'm
in.
here.
Okay.
Heath.
Yeah,
Heath.
So how do 2 divorces happen instead of 1? Because I'm like, I've been
Very good news
through
and very bad news.
My parents have been through like a divorce before, but I've never had like been through the child in between 2 divorces. Is it that like your parents got divorced and then remarried and then now got divorced again?
10 people watching. Yay.
That sounds like a pain in the ass if that's the case.
Do tell.
Yeah, sounds like a pain in the ass. That I can't imagine
The good
what it's
news
like
is that
going
I have a
through
professional
second one.
microphone, and I can now record vocals properly and professionally.
Yay! Glad to hear it, Super Chefs. Hope
It says 9.
hope it
Oh,
goes well for you. What says 9?
Oh.
I'm
Nice.
glad to hear you have the equipment, Super Chefs. Glad to hear your achievements. Glad to see you moving up in the world. Honestly.
The bad news is that my cat passed away this Saturday, and we no longer have an indoor pet.
No,
Bracing myself for the bad
no.
news. Well, first argument, second they didn't love each other anymore. It's both my aunt and uncle from my mom and dad's side. If I could say one more thing to a former lover that has cut me off like an enemy, I would probably choose I don't know what is supposed to happen. Name I wanted to insert in here.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Shafts. It's not easy when a pet passes away. I've had a lot of my roller coaster of emotions when a pet has passed away for me, so it's not good. I know it's gonna be tough at the start, but it will be you'll be able to get through it. It's just gonna take a while, especially like not seeing them for a bit. But I promise you'll get through it again. It's one of the scenarios where it's like it happens and then you just have to remember it's like, oh yeah, I had a life without a pet at one point, and you'll be able to kind of get used to it again, you know. But it's completely normal if you feel a certain way after a pet has passed. So don't feel weird if you feel like you're crying over your pet over like the next few days. It's completely normal. Let's see. Well, first a argument. Second, they didn't love each other anymore. It's both my aunt and uncle from my mom and dad's side. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. So your mother and father weren't the one divorced. It was your uncle and aunt? That's different. Do you live with them? Is that why? Can you give me a quip I can say that would make me the coolest girl ever? I need it to diss my friend. Thank you, Colorstorm, for like and subscribe. What? I don't really think you should be doing shit to show off. It's a little douchey to be somebody that has a quip just to be an asshole to people.
Hello, cute pup.
I know.
I'd say my aunt and uncle were my proper role models when my mom and dad were primarily absent. Thankfully, they're married after decades.
Gotcha.
Hi, pup. I heard it. They told me.
Also, how you doing, Keep Up? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general?
No quippage. I hope things get better for all of you. I know they will, because no matter how bad things seem, they will get better, even if it doesn't seem like it or takes time. You got this, 33. That's chill.
Yeah, I don't think... Here's the thing is, maybe I'm just an old man. I know nowadays, like, teenagers kind of do a lot of... Like, at least back then, when they used to do shit for attention, it wasn't, you know, social media wasn't as prominent, but I don't want to, like, become that guy that, like, gives you some kind of fuel to be a jackass. Just kind of, you know, don't be a jackass. I know a lot of teenagers are. If somebody's being a jackass to you, just beat them up. Like, I'm sorry, like, just punch them in the face. It seems like everybody that, like, does shit nowadays are, like, intense pussies, so you can probably just punch them in the face now. So, if they're just pissing you off that much, then just punch them in the face. Like, by this point, people are pussies. Like, they're not, you know, they're not worth anything other than a punch in the face. Knock their fucking teeth in. People really don't like me, like, you know, giving advice for violence, but I'm like, bitch, violence has existed for years. You know, fucking some people deserve it. I has a laser pointer? Cool. I thought your face was a laser pointer with your little protogen face. Dude, I find it weird how my mom says my voice is manly. Why that? I mean, there's some people with just really deep voices. And then there's people with really high-pitched ass voices like mine. Okay, I'm gonna do it to every third message, so at least I can keep TTS on. So there's a lot of people talking. There's a ton of people talking. So I'll switch it to every third message. So now whoever is the third message will be able to
My face being a laser pointer? Maybe that's why Infamous keeps booping it.
That would be true. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Why did I give this guy a hat? He doesn't have a hat. He's just a fuzzy boy. So fuzzy sphinx. Why is the B movie script blank? What, every third message? I usually ignore bullies because I'm not good with violence. I mean, that's the thing, is they don't learn their lesson either, man. You know. You know, they don't ever learn their lesson unless you like give them a reason.
I remember
to, like,
when I'd
stop
see pets
fucking
from my
with you.
relatives, I'd boop the snoot with my own.
It's fun. That's cute.
Carts and horses and chain guns.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, shit. There's a lot of ways I used to deal with shit as a kid, but maybe, like I said, maybe my way is just different now, you know? I think a lot of people, like, the thing is I feel like if any of the shit that used to happen back in the day happened, like, now, people would not be, like, prominent on social media. I'll tell you that. Like, if you had a social media account back then, dude, and someone found that shit out, nobody would ever find... People would call you a fucking nerd, and, like, you would be, you know, you would be slammed so easily for it, you know? That's the problem is nowadays, man. There's nobody to, like, stuff people in lockers for, like... I don't know, maybe this sounds weird, but the bullies nowadays sound like fucking pussies, man. Like, I swear to God, the bullies are now the social media kids that are like the bratty motherfuckers that, you know, I don't know, like, are prissy little bitches. Feels like I want to stuff these kids in fucking lockers, man, but I'm a grown-ass man, so I'm like, so if I do it, it's fucking weird, right? But I'm like, I swear to God, man, like, I feel like every time I hear a kid getting punched in the face now for, you know, recording...
Bullies I have dealt with have not been violent, so I just ignore them. Oh.
Bullies I've dealt with? Yeah, of course they're not violent. Like, that's the weird thing, is of course they're not violent anymore. From what I understand, they don't fucking do any of the weird bully shit that they used to do back in the day when I was a kid, right? They don't freaking, you know...
How will color hear us?
They don't actually do, like, physical shit, right? Like, back then, they at least, like, used to, like, you know, berate you and, like, physically, like, attack you, right? Like, so, and they were bigger, right? They were big dudes. Nowadays...
It's thingy sushi.
Nowadays, like, I hear shit about, like, bullies, and they look like fucking twinks. They look like losers. I'm like, these are your bullies? It's like, oh yeah, but they got like thousands of followers on YouTube and TikTok. So what? Throw them in a fucking locker. Stuff them in a damn locker and like kick their asses, dude. Like, they will not be talking shit if you make them bleed, motherfucker. Like that's the thing is, man, who cares? Kick their ass. Like, it's like, who cares? Their followers aren't there. So it's like, their followers are fake motherfuckers anyway. They ain't gonna fucking mess with you. It's like, kick their ass. Like, straight up. Like, by this point, it feels like the bullies should...
The stream program, I think, is doing it. If your volume works, you can hear our comments. Sushi.
The stream program, I think, is doing it. If your volume works, you can... Yeah, no, I can hear it. I can hear the text-to-speech. Yeah, tree moment. Yeah, well, it's just one of those things where it's just like, it's crazy because the whole thing's flipped, right? Like, because back then you would be berated if you were involved with technology.
OML.
Right? With technology, you would be like, if you like were into IT and shit, yeah, no, you would be bullied to high fucking hell. But nowadays it just ain't like that, right? And I just kind of wish it was. Because there's just so many people that just act like dipshits. They act like losers. And I'm like, it's crazy to me because they're high, and the only reason why they're able to get away with what they do is because they can't be bullied by the same people that used to bully them, right? Because I guarantee those same people that used to bully them would continue to bully them. And for good reason, man.
I've been wondering if the age-old question of what the dog doing has ever been answered.
What the dog doing? I don't know, honestly. That's a good question. I don't know. What is the dog doing? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's annoying. Saw my earlier comment. I can tell you from the first-hand experience, a little kid trying to be tough has no change against me. Well, that's the problem, though. That's the thing is, nowadays, social media is such a big thing that now it's like kids can flex numbers and people act like that's so important. I remember when people didn't give a fuck what anyone thought, right? Like, at the very fucking least, like, it feels
Wait,
like...
guys, did YK the what the dog doing meme is an old Vine?
You know, the what the dog doing meme is an old Vine? Is it really that old? How long ago was that? I mean, you know, Vine. I was on Vine in like 2013, so.
3.
Let's see, what the dog doing meme? Let's see. When was it first created? Wait. Hold on.
Laughing face.
Hold on. When was what the dog doing you created? Let's see. Or when it was first popularized? Let me ask that. Because it's never when it's created, it's when it's like popularized. 2014. Got it. Was created in 2014 and made its comeback in 2021. Got it. Weird.
I finished the art but my account wants me to verify so I have to do all this crap so I took a photo on my camera so I printed it so now I have to wait.
Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, I'm Count. How is work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like... But anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, Hold on, what if I super jailbreak everyone out of their skin who will be left to hold me? Good question. Probably a lot of people, let's be honest. They'll just be in skin, they'll just be in new skin, I guess. Like snakes.
Do you want to hear a story ABT some asshole I met online?
Sure, go for it. May as well. We're already talking about how fucking big of losers fucking content creators are. May as well add to it. Oy vey. I don't know.
I finished drawing your profile pic and my finger hurts but it's okay.
Oh my god. Why would you hurt yourself? Why would you hurt yourself? Hold on here, let me send the Discord so you can send it in fan art. Since you wasted that time anyway. After I told y'all not to waste your time. Also, is that a door? The one in the art? It looks good. It's not a door, it's supposed to be like a sealed steel door where it's gonna like try to shut everything down and then there's gonna be like a giant blood splotch. Because you know, the character got freaking massacred by someone else's OC, so
YouTube is awake now.
YouTube is awake now? I see. Okay, hold on. Let me send the Discord.
Yo cat.
Lucky it stopped 2 years ago, but it's definitely a thing I won't forget. Good to know.
Bark.
So I met this guy and he decided he liked me and we were doing like if I win I get this, if you win you get you win, yeah. So if he won I was supposed to send, I didn't, he blocked me. What the fuck? Maybe he's going a little bit more detailed than that. Seems like those sentences were incomplete. Flop Gooner? What? What's up, first name? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general?
We block people all the time.
Hope it went well for you. You block people all the time? Yeah, same. I don't know. I block idiots. And it seems like, considering the last fucking video I've had, there's just a lot of idiots. The last shorts I made where I was like trying to tell people to be like, okay, show me your art then. It's like, it just kind of ended, like a lot of people just got pissed off at that, and I'm like, okay.
I thankfully have not really had to block too many people.
Yeah. Too many people on the internet are too stupid now, man. Like, here's the problem is, I made very, like, obvious jokes in multiple scenarios that are, like, very surface level, and people are so fucking, like, sensitive with the smallest fucking
Tasty
things.
tree bark on it.
Like, so sensitive with the smallest fucking things now that I'm like, I'm not a part, like, I just can't be a part of the internet anymore, man. I can't be a part of the majority of the internet now. It feels like now I have to make my own little niche community because I have to make my own little niche community because everybody that actually, like, is intelligent now, like, obviously stopped being on the internet, and the only people that seem to actually have some kind of intelligence are you guys. Like, I don't mean to be that person, but they're like, it seems like people that are actually in these streams actually have at least read a fucking book. Or at least understand basic necessity, right? Like, understand some basic shit, right? Like, understand the idea of what being a jackass is and what it isn't, right? At least understand common knowledge. Being a good, decent human being. Let me say that. Seems like you guys at least act like decent human beings. Like, I don't know. I don't know y'all personally, but at least seems like y'all have, like, at least some kind of morals. It doesn't feel like most people on the internet have that shit anymore. People hate me because I have morals now, and I know I'm not the problem anymore because literally when I'm trying to encourage people to be nicer, all of a sudden, I end up being hated for that shit. So I'm like, oh well, sorry. I'm like, I guess I'm just not the majority internet anymore. I'm not a jackass. Apologies, but I'm not.
Call me crazy, but this is something I genuinely believe. It is not hard being a decent person at all. It's also not hard being a bad person, but you gotta make the right choice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Well, that's the thing is, you gotta just not be a dickhead. That's it, right? Like, it's so easy to do it. Just be a decent person. It's like, that's the thing though, the internet, like, has all of the creatures of, like, all the freaking creatures of the internet, right? But like I said, all the people that were decent people pushed all of the people that are jackasses to the internet to make them the chronically online ones, and all the decent people went out in the real world, right?
You guys want to know something that scares me the most?
Go for it. Yeah, I read Warrior Cats a lot. I love Warrior Cats, even though it sucks sometimes. Hey, it's okay to, like, everybody has their guilty pleasure. That's okay. I have my own guilty pleasure, you know. It's okay to have a guilty pleasure. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like being a decent human being. What if they look like they read a book because of the brain biasing and the information it is currently processing as good? Here's the problem, though.
I think I'm not a decent person, since I'm online most of the day, but ChatGPT says otherwise.
Here's the yeah, don't use ChatGPT. That's just not, like, doing critical thinking. You need critical thinking, I'm sorry. Like, you need to have discipline when it comes to how your mind works, you know? You need that discipline. If not, then, because ChatGPT does everything for you.
The way how tarantulas mold themselves, it freaking scares me.
Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing is, if you read as a person, no matter what book it is, you can tell what is bullshit and what is not if you commonly read every book, right? From multiple perspectives, multiple places, multiple areas, right? I can read a book, like, here's the thing is, because let's say that I am reading a book that is extremely, like, I don't know, let's say I'm, like, reading a book, like, two books from complete opposite sides that are extremely biased, right? You can tell, like, just by the way that people write of, like, is, like, that's how educated they are, right? That's how you can tell you're actually reading from an educated person. A person that is extremely educated can write. A person that is not, cannot. That's the difference, right? Not anybody can just write a book. There is bad, terrible, awful books.
Employment, labor, work, job application. Shower. A day without gooning. Grass. Outside. Taxes.
Okay.
I'm FRABT to jump. I was doing art and I was coloring the hair and I was gonna use the bucket tool, but it didn't work. Anyway. Then when I was just manually and found out a setting was stopping it.
I'm for real about to jump. I was doing art and was coloring hair and I was gonna use the bucket tool. but didn't work. Then I was just manually and found out it was a setting to stop it. Yikes. Pain. Absolute pain. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I feel you right
bucket
there.
tool.
Yes, agreed. I don't think anyone hates the bucket tool. If they do, they're weird. I'm reading a book about scoffs. Oh my god, hold on. Jeez. Dostoevsky's hold on. Dostoevsky's works. I know my grammar and speaking style right now is shit, but that's cuz I'm being lazy. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing is too, you just get burned out after a while too. So you gotta gain the discipline to read as well and gain the patience because, you know, the reward happens a lot later.
I was crazy once they locked me in a room. A rubber room.
Not that again. Nope. We are not doing that again. What the fuck? Who just messaged me a bunch of weird shit? What the fuck? Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Just got sent a bunch of random shit. Come on. Close DM, please. Thank you. Yeah, someone just sent me a bunch of fucking letters and not number. It's not necessarily that. Hi, how you doing, Spoon AJ? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Oy vey.
PRON.
That random shit is probably sent you DMs. Oh, was that you? Oh, okay, sorry. I just blocked your account. My bad. Hold on, let me unblock your account now. Sorry about that. I thought there was
Theory.
I thought there was somebody that just like sent me a bunch of random shit, so I had to block them. I just saw a bunch of symbols and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on.
I like your PNG tuber.
Thank you. I appreciate it. One second. Hold on, let me find out how to unblock people. My bad. Okay, where do I unblock people? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to unblock people. Hold on, I actually gotta look up how to unblock people. One sec.
Very rainbow.
Thank you, I appreciate it. This is a dude I've had since 2014, so just fair warning, he's not the most creative looking thing. It was based off of, it's a joke from, like, 2014 that was made. It was, like, he was made as, like, a satire of, like, something that was going on around that time. But I kept him because he's just fun to make. Two messages are so long, they're most likely not probably gonna get read.
Should I go to the kitchen for a bowl of ice cream? Yes or no, we're doing a vote here. Smiley face, democracy.
Hold on one sec. Hold on, I gotta unblock someone that I blocked. One sec. Democracy. What's that? Ba-dum-ching. Alright, let's see. To unblock someone on Discord, right-click their name in the shared server.
Yes.
And select Unblocked. Unblock. Go to your Friends tab, click Unblocked. There is no blocked on my Friends tab. Click on Friends tab, then go to Unblock. Go to Blocked. Huh? Wait, what? Okay, am I crazy? There is no unblock. Friends tab and go to blocked. There are no blocked people on my friends tab. How the fuck? Hold on.
Do you have a ref sheet so I can draw him?
I do on my Discord. I also have like a short that I can show you of him. Oh, yes, sir. I don't necessarily have a ref sheet, but I do have like a lot of... I do usually just use like a still image of him that a lot of people made of him.
IGIMA, go get some. Laughing face.
Hold on, I can send my Discord, but
And rats make me crazy.
Okay, one sec. I need to unblock someone real quick, but I can't find the thing to unblock people.
Gee, my brother has decided to stream and stuff now. I made the
could be
PNG model.
outdated if you
How do
don't
we
see
add
that in
TDS?
Discord. Can't be outdated. It would have updated on its own. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me check. So I had to stream and stuff.
I've been stern many times.
I made the PNG
I was harsh with them in a
model.
hostile room.
How do we add TTS? What is it called? It's called Social Stream. Also, why'd you make his PNG tuber for free? Sorry, I'm trying to like, I'm literally having to look up a tutorial how to unblock people in Discord. Hold on. One
Why
moment.
you might think my brother gonna give me money? Ta.
No, but you shouldn't be making shit for free either. For him. Unless you use it on like a portfolio or something.
A hostile room with Spartans. Spartans.
Says the guy making other people's furries for free, but you get what I mean. Contact and
I'm going to
social.
tag you on Discord with the scariest thing ever.
Oh god.
I'm going to tag you on Discord with the scariest thing ever.
Why? Ah, here it is. Blocked accounts. Okay. Which one was your Discord account again? Or, Discord account again, Nyan Kitty? Oh, here it is. Right here. Okay. Okay, you can send me a message again. I unblocked you. Some tutorial on how to unblock on Discord. Still not the whitelist. Whitest thing you've ever done. Shockingly, no. Despite being a Hispanic man, there's some fucking really white boy things I've done for sure. But I'm also not like a Mexican person either. I'm still an American. I'm just a Hispanic man. I look white as shit though for what I like from where I am though. Technically, you know, I don't know. I'm not Mexican or Spaniard, so, you know. I'm not from Spain.
Ad break.
So. No, not the ad break. How dare it do this to me? Okay. Okay, I'll send the Discord now. One sec. Send the Discord real quick.
I'm Bengali American yet also white.
Bengali American and also white. Yes. Yeah, but you're from that place, right? Like that's the difference. If you are something dash American, you're from that location, right? Like if you're Mexican American, you're Mexican and American. If you're a Hispanic man that was
I'm a
born,
saltine cracker uwu.
if you're a Hispanic man born in the United States, you're just American. You're not Mexican American because a Mexican American is from Mexico, right? Like Spaniard American is from Spain, right? But a Hispanic man is just American. If you were born in America and you're Hispanic, you're a Hispanic man. If you're a black person, that would like if you're an, like a if you're a black person that was born in America, you're American. You're not African American, because African American would mean that you're African and American. You're just a black man in America. You are American either way, no matter what, right? You know, you can still, you know, try to figure out.
I can't send stuff. I'm sad now. I really wanted to show.
You can, what do you call it? You can still like be like I said, you can still be like, you know, still understand like where your ancestry came from, but you're not like, you know, you're still American in the end, you know.
Link.
That's the thing is, you know, people want to talk about like, oh well, I'm XYZ American, and I'm like dash American, and I'm like, well, that's not necessarily true, because if you were born in America and you've been born and you've stayed in America your whole life, you're American, you know. Technically, technically I'm Irish American. I was born in Ireland, like I was still a literal baby.
It's unlisted because I don't know if you want it posted.
You know, I am not, you know, I am technically, I was born in Ireland, so technically I'm Irish. But, you know, that's here nor there, you know. Just my mother ended up, you know, not recognizing and I ended up coming a lot earlier. I ended up arriving a lot earlier than she expected. What would you rate my sauna for
originality? I sent them to your DMS.
It was weird. It was really, really bizarre. I don't remember the entire story, but apparently what happened, so I don't know what that means, but because I made it up, but yes. What? What are you talking about? What would you rate my Sona for originality? I sent them in your... Okay, don't stop sending stuff in my DMs, please. Like, if you're gonna send stuff, please send it in art or color draw this. Because I really need people to stay out of my DMs, because there's a lot of people that message me on my DMs. God damn. Looks like a transformer. Holy shit. Holy hell. This is a freaking... This is a wild character. This is cool looking. This guy looks badass. Hold on. One sec. This thing looks badass. Hold on. Oops.
They're sliding in his DMS.
Yeah, please. Please stop sending stuff in my DMs.
Cheaper.
There's a place for it, and my DMs are not the place. I will stop responding to DMs if people keep doing it. Damn it! Ah, no, give me the image. Copy... No, not link.
DMS are closed, only for his BF now.
Yeah, please. Okay, hold on. Link. Copy image. Here we go. Hold on. Let's look at this dude. This thing looks cool, though. Cool Sona. But still, please don't DM me stuff. Unless it's, like, extremely important, then sure, fine. But, you know. This is cool as hell, though. This is a really cool OC. Do you want to close some? No more sliding, please, yeah. Freaking collar is insane looking, though. It's wild. Freaking giant spikes on it. You gotta love how... You gotta
just want to say that chat ain't bad if you're using it to like, boost your thoughts or whatever that boost means.
I disagree. But also at the same time, like, you know... I don't know. I heavily disagree. But, unfortunately, a lot of people that have been using it correctly have been kind of changing my opinion on it a little bit, right? There's a lot of people that have been changing my opinion on it, but there is a correct way of using it, unfortunately. I just still don't really agree that much. But I'm also an artist.
But what if it boosts your thoughts in the wrong way?
Yeah, agreed. Like, here's the thing is, I'm also an artist, so I don't need ChatGPT. I don't need DeepSeek. I don't need these freaking ridiculous AI to tell me how to think the way that I do, right? Like, artists just don't need it. It's useless. That's the difference. It's useless to us because we know what brainstorming is. We know how to think critically. We know how to think independently. We know how to like be creative and think of our own thoughts, right? An art block is not really that hard. It's like, you know, sure, it's annoying, but it's also a thing we can get through if we think hard enough, right? If we, you know, even just taking a walk outside gives us a bunch of creative ideas. Listening to music gives us a creative idea, right? It's super easy for us to learn things, right? What's the correct way to use it? Not use it for art because I'm not using it for art already. Here's the thing is, so the best way that I can say for people that don't have creative minds, right? Or people that don't like, it's annoying
Where
because...
Where can I submit a picture of my sauna?
Put it in #art or put it in, you need to get the water droplet roll. Grab it from add rolls first. You need to get it in the, put it in #art or #color draw this if you want me to draw it. So, you know, yes, and then fan art is for #fan art. So that's if you guys got fan art. Somebody asked that earlier and I didn't see it, so yeah, okay. Good lord. Okay, y'all, can y'all stop talking in fan art, or please? Hold on, wait, sorry.
AI would have given that sauna 4 more leg pairs if you prompted it to have a shrimp motif.
Yeah.
A human did it with 1.
Exactly. And click the water droplet. Yeah, you gotta go to the water droplet. You gotta click the water droplet to get the water droplet roll.
So like in your Discord server?
Yes. I have a Discord server if you want to jump in. Hold on. Let me send the invite again.
Link.
It's just for the sake of fairness, so I can keep track of everyone, you know? As removing the actual artist and art. Actual art and artist. AI art is, well, it's called image generation. It's not art. That's the thing, is AI art is not art. It's image generation.
AI companies want you to be pathetic and to not know how to do anything. Don't let them think that and just live without it as best you can.
Well, the best way I can say is they want to make the world gray, right? They already are making the world gray, but the problem is with artists, you can't do that. It's impossible. You can try. You could sure as hell try, but it's not gonna really work. The difference is they're taking this at the wrong approach, though. The problem is they're trying to, like, replace the artist, quote-unquote, with AI, right? But art isn't critical. You don't think critically with art. That's the problem. And that's the method they're trying to go with, that they're trying to, like, think critically. So what they're trying to do instead is make everything else so bad to the level that, like, people will try to make, like, everything so bad and so gray that people can't tell the difference of what real art is and what isn't real art, right? But that's the thing as well, right? Like, people kind of know what art is. That's the difference. Like, even people that are not the most, like, even the most knowledgeable on art, like, still know what the fuck art is. They know what personality is. They know what, like, being human is, right? They're trying really fucking hard. But the difference is human beings do not like having their personality taken away from them. So what they're trying to do is make sure that yous do not have creative potential, right? They're trying to make sure that beige moms are popular. They're trying to make sure the beige aesthetic is crazy popular, so people don't end up so then kids don't end up having these creative minds, right? But that's the thing, is that also just makes it worse, right? Because there's a ton of y'all that are here, that are teenagers, that like art. So the funniest thing is, it does not fucking work. Like, the funniest thing is, they can try all they want, but it just won't work. People do not like this shit. People do not understand, like, people can understand when something is still not great, you know? People still have a thing called taste, right? People still have tastes. People still want to have, like, people still have opinion on things. Like, especially now, people fucking really love talking about their opinion, right? There's a lot of a nobody fucking asked part of, like, opinions, right? But people love giving their opinion on shit. So it's like, until people don't want to give their opinion on random shit that they don't understand, you're never gonna fucking get rid of art. You just can't. It's impossible. It surpassed fucking diseases. It's past the fucking plague. It passed consistent people. It passed viruses and diseases and fucking, and like,
AI art
tragedies.
Art, but whatever spheres I draw in a sprite is art, I guess. Why? I know AI art is bad.
Let's see. AI art isn't art, but whatever spheres I draw in a sprite, in a spirit? What? In a spirit is art, I guess. Why? I know AI art is bad. Well, okay. Let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me see if I still have it, because I sent someone this earlier. Hold on. 1 second. So I used
ChatGPT for an ongoing D&D story. It uses a dice system.
Yeah, again, setting it up, sure. D&D, I can kind of see that, because to be fair, D&D is a lot of improv anyway, and it's kind of hard to come up with ideas. But I'm also a guy that doesn't work with D&D stuff, so I can't really help you on that part. Hold on.
Hey Color, do you know how to draw humans?
No. Unfortunately not. I'm very much more in, like, I draw more of, like, the fake Western anime character stuff, unfortunately. I could try, but I'm not going to be very good. If so, I am EO request. Well, my first message didn't go through. It was about character AI. Well, I don't really like it. Yeah, you could probably...
What's up, MKS Fluff, I eat now.
Here, I can... Hold on, let me see. Oh, I won't say it for some odd reason. I wanted to say it, but it won't say it. Okay. Alright, let me see. The only reason I use AI is for character AI. I'm not talking to real people as AI, I'm talking to fictional characters. Only characters that are my kin types, because it helps me cope with dysphoria. That's not good, though. You want to talk to a real human being about that shit. I'm sorry, but if you want to actually,
My messages are acting up.
If you want to do shit with characters, one, read a book. Second off, if you want to actually talk to people about real issues, it should be to another human being. Even if their opinion is different than yours, because that's the point, right? You need to always be challenged when talking about things, right? You need to always have a different perspective on a bunch of different things, because everyone has a different perspective on other things, right? There's some things people will agree with you on, but everybody has their own opinion on everything, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? You know, it's okay.
So, can I still use chat?
If you use it correctly, sure. Use it as a tool, not as the end result. Don't make it do things for you. So think about this. You have a test, right? You have a test and you're trying to learn some things, right? You've learned some things, but you're trying to but you take a test to do that shit, right? And let's say you fail some of the questions, right? Essentially, ChatGPT can be used in one of two ways. It can be used to say, hey, these answers are wrong, and essentially you can use it as a form of telling you why it's wrong, and then there's just saying, no, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and gives you the answer. ChatGPT can be used as an answer sheet. The problem is, there's always, that, I don't know if this is necessarily, was a thing back in the day when I was a kid. There's always this one kid that would always cheat on a test, right? He would pass a lot of tests, but he would cheat often, right? And the funniest thing is, when it came to the final, he failed immensely terribly because he kept fucking cheating, because he used an answer sheet. But the problem is he didn't have an answer sheet this time, so he learned nothing. Meaning that what happened in the end is because he kept cheating, he learned nothing out of it. That's the thing. Sure, did he pass a bunch of tests that he had to? Sure, but he did not pass the final, which was really important at the time, which it shouldn't be, but, you know, that has its own moral issues. But you get what I mean, right? Like, because he didn't learn anything, he robbed himself of education, right? Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of the education was useless in my opinion, but it was educational, right? Like, you are robbing yourself of education if you do not challenge yourself. If you don't challenge yourself, there's nothing to improve on. That's the problem. ChatGPT is the answer sheet. I meant answers and not issues? Yeah. ChatGPT is the answer sheet. It is not, it can give you the answers, but you don't know why the answers are the way that it is. That's the problem. That's why I don't like it that much. Because a lot of people use it for that reason, right? It sounds insane, but that's what it is. It's an answer sheet. It doesn't help you learn anything if you don't try to have it help you learn anything, right? Because just getting answers to your questions is not a valid way to teach somebody. You don't just ask a question and get the answer to it, right? People tell you the reason why, but that could become parasocial. What could? Oh, okay, I'll tell you in just a sec. Here's the thing is, like, the, what do you call it? ChatGPT can be used, like, sorry, not ChatGPT, sorry. So, if you get a question, and a person gives you an answer, right? You could learn something, sure, yeah, of course, right? But the problem is, 9 times out of 10, that's not how most human beings learn. They don't just get the answer and learn something, right? They get the answer and then somebody tells them why the answer is what it is, right? Like if I was asking somebody like, you know, freaking, you know, simple things like why does the earth spin? Like why is the earth like spin? Like why is it in a curve and why does it spin as fast as it does, right? And why do we not feel the earth turning the way, like as quick as it is, right? A scientist will tell me, okay, here's the reason, like here's the answer to that, right? But they'll say why we don't feel the motion of the planet moving as quick as it does, right? You know, do they have all the answers? Probably not. And that's the mystery of it, right? You get education by getting told the why. The who, what, where, when, and why are so fucking important when it comes to learning things. If you do not learn as a human being, you are doing something wrong. That's the issue. You need to learn as a person. If you do not learn, there is an issue. That is the thing is. Like, there is a massive problem if you don't learn anything. That's the reason why a lot of times, like, even when people, like, are critical of people, they learn something about a person. Even, like, and that's the reason why you can separate the intellectuals from the anti-intellectuals. Because those people that actually try to take basic, you know, comprehensive, you know, like, critical thinking and try to put it to something that they're knowledgeable of can end up judging a person differently by learning about that person. You gotta know the person behind something if you want to learn something, right? Does it suck to learn that and be annoyed that you wasted your time? Sure, but you also learn that about certain types of people, and this is how you're able to how to be like a net, you know, analyzing other people, right? I just use AI to create drama, cool. Not the best circumstance to use it for, but yeah. Also, color a fiction kin is a person who identifies as or with a fictional character. So my kin types are just fictional characters. What? What are you talking about, Mossy? talking to AI becomes parasocial, the conversations aren't complex enough to provide you with enough stimulation, so you basically gamble for a response you like. Yes! Exactly! Exactly! Here's the thing is, they do not have a different opinion than you. An AI does not have a different opinion than you. It doesn't have an opinion. The difference is it needs to have an opinion and have a reason and have some kind of background, right? Here's the thing is, if you are talking to somebody, like let's say I was talking to a fucking rocket scientist, right? I know nothing about rocket science, but I am very curious about it, right? You know, and I think certain things about like rocket science, right? But here's the thing is, the rocket scientists themselves will tell me, well, this is actually wrong because of this, and this, because he's a rocket scientist, right? He knows what he is doing. It's his fucking job. It's like, is he wrong sometimes in his job? Sure, but 9 times out of 10, he is more correct about his job than I would be about rocket science, right? But I can still have my own opinions about rocket science, and he can have his own opinions about rocket science, right? Our opinions are still our opinions, but at the very least, I get other people's fucking opinions so I can understand that shit. This is why I can never fucking this is why a lot of times on the internet, people that dislike my fucking videos seem to be people that are just dumbasses. They're stupid as fuck. And by this point, I'm tired of talking about critical thinking when people are just being dumb. Like, by this point, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of pretending like people are smarter than they are. They don't choose to be smart. They choose to be idiots. So why should I acknowledge people that are stupid? The answer is I shouldn't, so I don't. You know? Not just have opinions, but varying opinions. Opinions you disagree with, have never heard before, or opinions that may need to be explained more. Exactly. Exactly. You need a different perspective on an opinion. Because here's the thing is, just because a lot of people have the same opinion, other people have better ways of explaining why their opinion is the opinion that they have, right? That's the difference, is the fact of who and what opinion, like the reason why people come to the conclusion they do. Because guess what? Like 100 people could have the same exact opinion. Hi, Color. I'm scared what chat's going on to go into. No, it's fine. I'll get to it in a second. Here's the thing is, people what do I call it? People have definitely said, like, here's the thing is, 100 people could have the same opinion, but how people get to that opinion is gonna be in varying different degrees, right? And each one will have different evidence, right? Like, you know, a lot of people think that, like, you know, there's a lot of times, like, I'll get in, you know, I don't know. Hi, how you doing, Cirrus? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Hold on, let's see. I've spoken... Oh, this is a good one. I've spoken to NASA intern on Discord. They sent a tube made in a 3D model software and said tube. And wow, it was inspirational. What? I'm confused. I sent a tube made in a 3D model software and said tube. And wow, is inspirational? What are you talking about? A tube made you inspired. Cool? Question mark? Yo, Color, I completely agree with you on this rant, but could you lower the voice level? I'm getting triggered. Also, I could leave, but I just like this live. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know is my volume like really loud? I'm very critical about a lot of things, right? Like, that's the thing is, there's so many things that I can fucking talk about, right? Like, morals is a very big thing with me, man. Like, I've learned how the hell to deal with morals. That's the thing is, man. It's crazy to me how much people do not like understand the complexity of how morals are. Am I fucking insane for literally trying to figure out like everything about morals? Sure, but again, I think it's important to learn that shit. But, you know, people don't have to. And it really explains why people are the way that they are now, you know. Anyway, speaking about AI, it's just gambling, right? Because when I play Binding of Isaac, I just always go like, yo, gambling, and just spend all my coins on that machine in game. Yeah, but I mean, here's the problem though. The Binding of Isaac is meant to make you feel a certain way, right? Like, it's fun. That's why you do it. That's the point of Binding of Isaac. It's fun for you to just play something over and over again because it's fun, right? It's fun to play a dungeon crawler. And sometimes that's the intended purpose, right? That's the point of art. So, morals will inevitably be wrong, but the idea is to remember not bash people if they disagree with you. Yeah, agreed, you know. But that's the thing, is people don't understand that. It's not loud, I just mean like your voice level is fine. Sometimes when you get into negative conversation, you get a bit more of an attitude. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's what I mean. Well, I mean, I get passionate. That's the thing, is I talk in the critical voice and I switch to like critical color mode. So I'm not triggered, but when you get mean 33/Gen, what? I get it, Mossy. Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is I'm not trying, like, it's frustrating, you know? It's frustrating to see people just don't understand morals anymore. That's the part that bugs me, right? And that's the thing, is, like, not everybody doesn't understand morals, but there's a lot of people that just do not understand, like, the position of being a moral human being. And I'm just annoyed with it, right? That's what it is. It's nothing crazy, but it's important. Gives dirt cheese. Color, you gotta reread that one. It's lost in the sauce, I'm sorry.
Nom nom nom.
It got lost in the conversation. Hold on, let me see. It's not loud, I mean... Well, I know, you're saying my attitude, but it's not an attitude, it's just how I talk, right? I'm sorry, I changed my voice a lot. I apologize. Is virtue signaling what they're doing at the airplane runway? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, honey? Don't struggle. No, hit the sauce. Not the sauce. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water and take a piss. I'll be right back. I'll change the timer though, hold on. Change the timer to something a little smaller. Hold on. I will be back in a few minutes. Hold on. And I'll be right back.
Cheese. I gotta remember what the hell I'm typing and stop repeating myself, my god. I need therapy again. Help. Miku be Hi. I meant you, not you're sorry. Derp, can you like not do aka spam letters? Sad face. What?